Good evening, guys. Welcome on this Friday evening. Thank you for joining me on the late night chat. Welcome. Here to say, unexpected one, but hey ho, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. So, just seen West Ham hammer Wolves 4-0. Don't think it was a 4-0 really, but they got the job done, which leaves Spurs in the bottom three. Spurs are in the bottom three as we talk right now, people. Wow. Who would have thought that at the start of the season, eh? Tottenham Hotspur in the bottom three. The pressure's on now. The pressure is well and truly on. It's always psychological. There's always added pressure when you're in that bottom three, when you're actually in that relegation zone. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine what their fans are going through going to Sunderland tomorrow. It's painful. It's really, really painful. But big up West Ham. I said all along that West Ham will survive. I still believe West Ham will survive. I still believe Nottingham Forest will survive. And I think Leeds are doing enough as well. So, wow, Spurs are in big problems. Spurs have got big problems, and that could be on. That could be on, guys. We could have a situation where Arsenal are champions and Spurs get relegated. That's what it could be. But anyway, let's get into it. Big up people that's just coming in. Big up the Lynch as always. I missed the retro show today. Was working. Who won? No retro show today, people. It's Tuesday. It's on Tuesday, or have I put it on wrongly? I'll have to check that, Lynch, because I loaded it up the other day. It might be my bad. I might have scheduled it accidentally for today, but it's Tuesday, people. The retro show is Tuesday. So, yeah, I'll have to check that. Now you've got me thinking. Lynch. I'm sure I've scheduled it for Tuesday. Let me just think. Big up to Martin Tapp. Always a pleasure. 2 secs, guys, because Lynchy's got me in all sorts of. He's got me doing all sorts of madness now. I'm going to see when my retro show is scheduled. 1 second, people. I'm sure it's scheduled for Tuesday. April the 14th. Yeah. 5 p.m. Yeah. You ain't missed a thing, Lynch. You haven't missed a thing. If you was talking about last week's show, there was no retro show last week. Retro show is back on Tuesday. I'll be hosting it. Me and Shane. Blast from the past. Make sure you tune in. Yeah, big up Crosswires there, Lynch. Sorry, my friend. Big up Martin, who's also in. The Assembled's in as well. Big up everyone on a Friday night. Binks as well. Absolute legend. Well done, the Binks. It's me, my bad. No, it's no problem, Lynch. No problem, because I've done that before, you know. I've scheduled a show and put the schedule in wrong, got my dates muddled up and my days of the week muddled up, and it's created all sorts of problems. And I've had to go into YouTube and cancel it and everything else. But no, all good, people. Heard 5 players are willing to sell in the summer. MLS, Ben White, Martinelli, Jesus, I'd seen. Joseph, that moves me nicely on before we get on. It's not going to be a long one tonight, people, because I've got to get up early in the morning because I've got to go to the Emirates for a 12:30 kickoff. I hate them. I hate it. That and Boxing Day kickoffs, for me, 12:30 Saturday kickoff is the worst. Never understood it. I can get it. It's all about TV rights and it's all about the money, etc. But I hate it. If you're a travelling fan as well, 12:30 is an absolute nightmare. Just don't do it for me. It just doesn't do it for me. I can't really get motivated for a 12:30 kickoff, but it is what it is, people. But yeah, let's have a little look on the stage. Matty sent me this earlier on, or Matty posted this earlier on our group chats, and big up to Matty, the Southern Gooner. And there it is in the red. Yeah, transfer rumours news. Arsenal look to raise 100 million from a double exit. Now, all those that follow me, and I'm not blowing myself up because I'm not like that, and I'm not bigging myself up. But I think all those that followed me, I mentioned it on the roundabout early doors before the season even kicked off. I mentioned it when Ethan Wanyeri got a contract, and I said he's been sold a dream. He'll end up on loan. I was the one that was calling him Ethan Smith Rowe, getting laughed at on the panels and different shows. And I was going Ethan Smith Rowe. And then I said, Ethan Skelly will be next. Miles Lewis Skelly will be next. And what have I nicknamed him? Miles Lewis Tierney. There's a pattern, people. There is a pattern. And this pattern is not hard to work out. Pure and simple. All these people that are twerking over Arteta getting a new contract and in contract talks, and we'll get onto that as well, by the way. This is a guy that has had the best products from Howe End in years. And he has literally thrown them under a bus. He's actually shown them no ambition to be at the club whatsoever. I said that Ethan was way, way down on the pecking order. I said he's not going to get in front of Havertz. He's not going to get in front of Odegaard. He's not going to get in front of Saka. Then we signed Madueke. I said he's not going to get in front of Madueke. And then we got Eze. I said he's not going to get in front of Eze. I said he was sixth, seventh choice in this football team. I knew the writing was on the wall. I knew this kid was going. Ethan, big up to you, my friend. I wish you all the best. I hope you go to Man United, Man City in the future, Liverpool, and we'll see you rocking up at the Emirates again. As for Skelly, the next Ashley Cole, etc., etc., etc. Let's talk about Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly is a midfield player. Okay, pure and simple attacking midfield player. Lewis Skelly could have been an absolute baller. Any other coach or any other manager would have turned Lewis Skelly into some quality midfield player. He drives. He's got good upper body strength. He can use 2 feet. He's good at dribbling. Yeah, he makes mistakes, but he's only a youngster and mistakes are going to happen. All right. But Miles Lewis Skelly is a midfield player. What does he do? He throws him at left back. He puts him at left back after signing left back after left back after left back. Puts him at left back. The guy gets him out the crap when he's got an injury crisis. Just like Ethan Wanyeri did when he had an injury crisis. He threw Ethan Wanyeri in and Ethan Wanyeri balled out and then he dropped him. Done the same with Emil Smith Rowe. Miles Lewis Skelly then went at left back. He made a couple of mistakes. He was finished at the football club. Absolutely finished at the football club. These two are going to be sold. I'm glad they're going to be sold. Max Dowman will not, and I'm saying it right now, Max Dowman under this manager will not succeed at Arsenal Football Club. And I've said this before, Max Dowman will always be Max Dowman. He's one of them players that comes along once in a blue moon. And he's born a quality football player. They're rare. Ronaldo's one of them. Messi, Brady, Ronaldinho, R9. The list goes. Bergkamps, Henrys. They're just born footballers. The list goes on. Maradona, you know the ones I'm talking about. Zidane. Yeah, they're just born footballers. Like the kid at school. You always had that one kid in your year that stood out that could play football. On the playground, in PE lessons, in games lessons, when you was on the playground, when you was playing for the school up against other schools. No one coached him. It was just there. It was just natural. That's Max Dowman. So he will be Max Dowman no matter where he goes. If he rocks up at Man United, Max Dowman. Real Madrid, Max Dowman. This guy, Arteta, has not developed Max Dowman. Arteta has not developed Ethan Nwaneri. He's not developed Emil Smith-Rowe. They came from the youth system. It was his job to take them to the next level. They'd done the groundwork. The Mertesackers and Jack Wiltshires and all of these men, they'd done the groundwork with these players. The job was done. The hardest part was done. The next level was, right, over to you, Mikel. What can you turn them into? And he can't turn them into anything. He's turned them into a shop window. Max Dowman will have his talent taken out of him. He will get limited game time. He will play in a structured system that will destroy him and strip him of every creativity under this manager. Yeah. Top class managers and geniuses don't turn young players into shop window fodder. They turn them into ballers and save the owners a lot of money. Yeah. Unbelievable. Big up to everyone that's in. Spurs relegated would be hilarious, man. Lynch, it would be unbelievable. Tappy, End and Gooner, they're all in. Good evening, Friday afternoon. The weekend's here, people. Spurs are actually sitting inside the relegation zone. Oh, no, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, yeah, my opinion on these two. A lot of Arsenal fans will say, don't sell them. I want them at the football club. How is Nwaneri? Let me go back to Nwaneri. How has Nwaneri been out on loan? How has he been sent out on loan? When you got Eze injured, you got Odegaard kicking stinkers, you got Havertz kicking stinkers, and you got Saka out of form, and Noni Madueke ain't good enough. How is Ethan Nwaneri on loan? It's just beyond me with this guy. Unbelievable. But they're the things that people don't want to look at. They don't want to look at these things. They only want to look at who's top of the league and whether we're going to win the league. I'm telling you, winning the league will paper over every single crack in this football club that people don't want to talk about. Winning the league is now going to end everything. The academy coming through the system, the players' wages, players' injuries, players out of form, boring football, winning the league, that's it. Don't matter. Throws a blanket over all of that. Doesn't matter. Let's give this guy another contract. Unbelievable. Evening End and Martin, read Martinelli, Jesus. Yeah, look, I won't lose sleep over Martinelli and Jesus leaving the football club. Martinelli's had his time at this football club. He's had his chance. These two have not had their chance. They have not had their chance at the football club, people. Martinelli's had his chance. It's done. It's done. He's been there. He's been there for time. Jesus had his chance at the football club. Yeah, had a lot of his career at Man City. These guys have not had their careers yet. They're on the ladder. They're on the first run. The academy's done their job. Hale End have done their job. It's now up to Mikel Arteta, and he ain't had to do it, and he can't do it. Luis Enrique's on about, in pounds, Luis Enrique's on about £8.7 million. Best manager in the world, along with Pep. European trophies, etc., etc., etc. How are we sitting this guy down that has just bowled out of a Carabao Cup final, smashed out of an FA Cup quarter final, and yet we're sitting him down at the table negotiating a contract when he's not got over the line yet? That tells me one thing. Even if he fouls, he's at this football club. If he fails to deliver the Premier League, it all goes tits up tomorrow and everything else, and we lose the semi-final or we get knocked out against Sporting Lisbon, by this guy being spoken to before the end of the season about contracts is telling me that this guy is going to be at the football club no matter what. That to me is absolute madness. It's madness. It's just, I can't get my head around it. Brentford v Everton could be going to Europe next season. Yet they've all got games to play for. Or even our fixture list, our remaining fixtures. Skelly went down the same path as AMN, turned into FB, and then gets called up for England and never given a chance. Nope. Ain't going to get given a chance. Anything but a win at Spurs and they're finished. Yeah, I think Sunderland's going to beat them. I can't get overexcited with Dowman. The same was about the Joe Cole. Yeah. Listen, Max Dowman is an absolute brilliant talent. Not under Mikel Arteta, he won't be. I'm telling you that now. Big up the Suge for your super chat, my brother. Big up DJ B in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. Come on. Letting go of talent is more criminal than his last 7 years. Why pay 50 million for players we already have? Because he's an idiot. He's a fraud, mate. I'm telling you, I've had enough. And this will carry on now. I'm on to the owners next season. If we don't win anything and this guy is sitting in that dugout, I'm on the owners next year. You can't really blame Arteta then. I've said this before. You know, you got a manager running your company and losing your money and you're giving him pay rises and keeping him in your factory, mate, and not getting rid of him. That's not his fault. That's your fault. I'm sorry. You know, we're throwing money at players that are not good enough at the football club. We're getting Noni Madueke for 50-odd million and bombing out Wanyeri on loan. It just doesn't add up. It just doesn't make sense. Someone tell me the sense in it. Someone tell me. Why have we spent 50-odd million on Noni Madueke and put Wanyeri out on loan? Why are we buying Norgard and selling Miles Lewis-Skelly? No mention of Norgard going for sale. Why are we buying Norgards? And yet we're bombing out Lewis-Skelly and people like... Honestly, I just can't get my head around it. And here we are sitting this manager down, offering him contracts and pay rises. He's one of the highest paid managers in the world, in world football. World football. One of the highest paid managers in world football, and we're sitting him down negotiating contracts when the guy has not even got over the line yet. If we draw or lose against Bournemouth tomorrow and we go to the Etihad and get panned by Man City, we ain't winning that league. We're 2 games away from absolute disaster, or we're 2 games away from magic, brilliant, get the flags out, let's go. But I'm sorry, winning the Premier League, I'll be absolutely over the moon. I'll be absolutely gassed. When I look back on it and people say, how did you win the league? I'd have to hold my hands up and say, don't know. The other teams were shit and we played shit, but we were the best of the shit. That's it. Done. We won the league. That was it. Who stood out for you? Gabriel Magalhaes, Declan Rice, Raya the goalkeeper. Other than that, poor season. But we get the job done. But it does not iron out all the problems we've got or we've got at the club. People say, well, what problems have we got? We've got players that can't sell. We've got players that on wages and their age and how out of form they are. No one's going to buy them. Who's going to buy Kai Havertz and pay him 280 grand a week? Who's going to buy Brett Jesus? We'll probably get about 40 million for Odegaard if we're lucky. It's just crap, honestly. It's just absolute madness. I haven't got any problems of sitting him down and offering him another contract if he rolls up with a Premier League and a Champions League. If he wins the Premier League, sit him down. I get it. I don't want him here, but I get it. I've said it all along. I understand it. I understand it. Wouldn't be my choice, but I understand it. Sit him down. You've won the Prem, Champions League final. Sit down. Right. Okay, let's negotiate. But to start negotiating contracts with a manager that has failed for the last 7 seasons, or going into his 7th season and he's failed. Every game where he's under pressure, in every pressurised moment, he fouls. Cup finals and semi-finals, etc. He can't get over the line. And you're sitting him down offering him another contract. It's just it just beyond belief for me. Big up DJB and everyone in the chat. Big up to everyone in the chat, people. Lynch the Suge. Yeah, the Suge, man. Good morning, Suge. The sale of the MLS and Wanyeri is to hide the sins of a poor player transfer and contract deals by Edu and Arteta. Book balancing exercise. Endon, spot on. Spot on. You know, you had Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck in charge. Income Berta. Berta's going, right, sorry, I've got to balance the books here. But Ethan Wanyeri and Skelly, really? That's not just about book balancing, no, Hendon. That's about the manager that don't want them, don't rate them. What it is, this manager wants established players. And I've said this before. He cannot raise the standards of football players. If a player needs a bit of work and a bit of tweaking and a bit of coaching, he can't do it. He can't do it. As I said, Max Dowman don't need much coaching. All you say to Max Dowman is get your boots on and fill them. Go out there, do what you do, get on the ball, create all sorts of madness. Don't need much coaching. Wanyeri might need a little bit of guidance. Skelly probably needs quite a bit of guidance. And he can't do it. He can't do it. If he could do it, Saka would be worth 150 million. Martinelli would be worth 120 million. Jesus would be scoring 18 goals every season. Zubimendi would look like an absolute prime Rodri. And he can't do it. So I've said this before. What the manager does when he gets when there's a problem, he removes it. He does it cunningly, but he eventually gets rid of them. It's a bit of a problem for me. That's a bit of a minefield for me. I feel a little bit under pressure. I can't really move him on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play him a couple of games so it gets all the headlines. And then eventually I'll just squeeze him out. And that's what he's done. That's exactly what he's done. It's what he does all the time. I'm telling you now. It's like having the naughty kid in the classroom. You sit him in the corner and you tell him to be quiet, or you give him some work to do, and as long as he's not disturbing the class, out of sight, out of danger, no problem at all. That's what Arteta does with a lot of the players. Yeah, they need a bit of work. Can't get the best out of them. Go and buy me someone that I don't need to really coach, that's already coached, that can just listen to instructions. Easy life. Easy life. Martinelli was pulling up stumps under Unai. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Evening ending, unfortunately, that's true, but it's still disgraceful. Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Item in Z3D, if you have a lot of money, you could buy a ticket from a tout, but don't be guaranteed to get in the stadium with the ticket, as it may not be legit. Just go to the pub and nearby watch it. Yeah, good advice, Hendon. Good advice. Don't get tickets off of touts because they're hot on it. Absolute. I mean, you can do what you want. Your fourth favourite dictator, last king of Scotland. Cheers, Hendon was thinking that. Yeah, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Take your lunch with you guys. Oh, Marie, I've got my lunch. Look, I've got my lunch. It's all packed. I've got my lunch. I've got my little lunch box. I've got my, yeah, it's all there. It's all there. Everything's there. I'm going to have my breakfast. I'm going to have my lunch. I'm going to bring me rucksack, everything. I'm all ready for it. Nice day out. Madness, isn't it? Absolute madness. You don't deserve no contract, even if he wins the league. Facts. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Cronkies will have a lot to answer for me if Arteta gets a new contract. Andrew J54, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now, brother. Imagine it. Imagine we win nothing and this guy has been handed on a 3-year deal. £20 million. Yeah, imagine it. Bonjour, Marie, M13. Taking lunch and dinner as that will be more exciting than the actual match. I'm telling you. Take your Game Boy as well. Play that. Go read your book. You could read a whole book during the match and you probably haven't missed much. Probably ain't missed much. You could sit there with your book like that, read your book, little watch of the game. Oh, yeah. Raya's got his foot on the ball. Chapter 27. Oh, Raya's still got his foot on the ball. Chapter 31. Oh, it's with Gabrielle now. Chapter 32. It's with Saliba now. Great start to the weekend. Spurs 18th. Big up to you, my friend. That's a nice sight. I might take a picture of it. And Guna Bonsoir. Yes, it's this and this true. DJB Arsenal Idol. If Arteta is offered a new contract after bottling it all again this season, then I'm done with the club. I won't be watching them anymore. Hendon, I see where you're coming from, bro. I understand it. It's going to be a tough one. So going to be a tough one. Unfortunately, you got to watch them. You got to watch them. Yeah. It's like when you got kids, they might be playing up and doing all sorts of madness in school and not behaving themselves, but you still got to watch them grow up, brother. You know, you still got to help them. I mean, oh no. It's hard. It's hard. The Ethan Wanyeri thing and the Skelly, I mean, it's no surprise for me. I predicted it. I was laughed at. When Wanyeri signed the contract, you saw the pictures. He's sitting in the boardroom, which is behind me. Yeah. He's got Andre Berta there. He's got the ringmaster the other side, and he's sitting there. And I've looked at his little face, and I'm going, "Don't do it, bro. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You're signing your life away. You've been sold a dream. Sold a dream." Big up, Static. Hope you well, brother. 22 likes. Come on, people. Let's get it up to 50. And we're on the road to 3K, people. We're on the road to 3K. Make it happen. We're getting like nearly 2.5 now. So we're about 500. We're still a little way off of 3K. But the community's growing, people. The community's growing. That's what we're talking about. Luca, talk Arsenal. Big up, my friend. Hope you're well. All good, my brother. And Marie's in the chat as well. Always a pleasure to have Marie in the chat. Hello, mods and live chat. Big up to you all, okay? Jimmy, I totally get what you're saying. It does feel a little meltdown, though. MA said it's not time to talk. Last 7 games first. We need to support them to the last day. Listen, we've got to go in and support them to the last day. Yeah, we've got to. We've got to support them to the last day. Listen, I want this job done now. I want the title now. I want the Premier League. And as I said, just give me the Premier League, and then we can look, and then we can check it all out over the summer. We can talk about the football and what's going to happen next year and everything else. I've got my opinions, what I think is going to happen if this manager stays at the football club longer than 2 seasons. That's just my opinion. I honestly don't think he can retain a title. I don't think he'll take us even further. I don't think we're going to be in a position where we're going to go and trophy after trophy after trophy after trophy. I really don't. As I say, it's nothing against Mikel Arteta personally. He's done some great things at the football club. He's done some bad things at the football club. It's just my opinion. That's a football opinion, and that's all it is. I don't agree this manager can take us to the promised land in the next 2-3 years, no matter what he wins this year. I get that he's going to stay if he wins the Premiership. I get that. Any owner would be crazy, really, to get rid of him and not give him a chance. I understand it. It wouldn't be my choice, but I get it. And I will still go to the Arsenal next season. However, if he wins nothing and he's still at this football club next season, then you've got to ask the ambition of the football club. You've got to question the ambition of the owners. You've got to question the ambition of the football club moving forward. I can't think of any club the size of Arsenal and bigger that would keep a manager that has failed consistently season in, season out, season in, season out. I just can't think of one. Juventus wouldn't do it. Real Madrid wouldn't do it. Barcelona, Liverpool, Man City, Manchester United just wouldn't do it. Just wouldn't do it. Just wouldn't do it. And I've just got a horrible feeling, a real horrible feeling, that if he fails to win any trophy this season, he's still going to be at the football club for the next 2-3 years. And we're still going to have a fan base that absolutely will be celebrating it as if we've won the league. And that's the problem. Mikel out is causing fans beef with each other. Jez and Lee, it's crazy. League Cup should be in the bag. FA Cup semi versus City. This is a joke. Selling 2 of our own. It's not right at all. Owners need to go. Yeah. Trouble is, right? Trouble is, Mikel Arteta and Andre Berta are employees of the owner. The owners don't really know what players do what on a daily basis. They rely on feedback from the manager. Now, the manager's gone to Berta and probably gone to Berta a lot. They're not in my plans. They are not in my plans going forward. If we can get good money for Miles Lewis-Skelly, if we can get good money for Ethan Nwaneri, then I think it'll be good business for the football club, because they're not in my plans. So we either sell them and make money out of them, or we keep them. They stay on the bench, and then when we do come to sell them, they're not going to be worth much. So they're only going off they're only going what the manager's telling them. You know what it's like when managers want to keep players. They jump through all sort of hoops and bend over all over the place to keep the managers. They more or less beg the owners and they beg the sporting director, don't get rid of him. I want this man at the football club. To the point where some managers are going, well, if you're selling all my players, then I'm going. Look at Glasner at Crystal Palace. You know, he's got Eze gone, he had Elise gone, he had Gahey gone, and he's turned around and gone, well, look, I'm sorry, I can't be doing with this. You're selling all my best players. So for me, the manager's obviously happy with it. He's given the feedback. He's turned around and said, MLS has got to go. Ethan Nwaneri's got to go. They're not in my plans. The owners have gone to Berta, right, get rid of them, get the best price for them. Now, if you're going to do that, then you better make sure you've got quality ballers, proper players coming to the football club. I want to see men like Kvaratskhelia come at the football. If you're going to get rid of them sort of players, then I want proper players coming at the football club. Morgan Rogers, Kvaratskhelia, and all these men. Even though Arteta wouldn't get the best out of them, I still want them at the football club for when the next manager comes in. It sends yet again another horrific message of what our standards truly are. Cole Rossi, 100%. That's what you've got to question. You have to question it. I'm starting to realise now why Per Mertesacker left. Wiltshire didn't hang around. Per Mertesacker just went out the blue. I'm thinking, like, I reckon there was friction between them and him and Howe End. Salmon, get out. The young kid Salmon, just get your coat, get your rucksack, put your school books and all that in there. Yeah. And go home, sit down with your mum and dad and say, look, mum, dad, I've got to get another football club. I'm not staying at Arsenal. I've got no child. You seen what they've done? You seen what they've done to me? You seen what he's done to my mates? I've been training with him as a kid. They've had one season and they're gone. He's selling them. I can't be doing with that. DJB, the football is very hard to watch. Martin, look, I've got this thing right, and I listened to Perry Groves the other day. And do you know who Perry Groves sounded like? And I don't know why Perry Groves is giving out, because Perry Groves was an awful player. He was absolutely horrendous. He done one thing at Wembley, right? But Perry Groves, let me tell you, was a very, very lucky footballer to play at Arsenal Football Club, right? Now, I might take some stick about that. But I'm telling you now, Perry Groves don't get into any top 20 Arsenal team. He don't get into any top 30. And he's giving out saying they shouldn't be at the parade. These Arsenal fans who think the football's boring and the football's this and the football's that shouldn't be at the parade, blah, blah, blah. Who does he think he is? Yeah? Who are you to tell Arsenal fans where they should be and where they shouldn't be? These ex-players are driving me nuts. They get a cheap shot on Talk Sport, and they think they're megastars. They think they're a man like Zidane and people like that. Now, if Zidane rocks up and has an opinion, I'm listening to it. Thierry Henry rocks up and has an opinion, I'm listening to it. But man like Perry Groves giving out about certain Arsenal fans, about the football we play, and I don't care how we play the football, blah, 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 blah. Yeah? No one looks back when we win the league and said how boring it was. No, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. But we're not questioning about whether the football's boring. We're questioning whether the manager can change it. They're missing the point. We can all play tactically boring tactics. All the managers have got that capability. We can all do, any manager of any sort can turn an exciting team into a boring tactic team overnight. They can do that. The difference is they can also turn them into an exciting, free-flowing team. And they can pull players out of position and turn them into something special. So that's the question I'm asking, because you've done it in 22-23 season. You've gone from that to this. Can you go back to it again? I don't think he can. I think he's now paranoid. That's how he plays, and that's what he wants to be remembered by. And if he wins the Premiership playing like that, there is no way he's going to change the way he plays. And eventually, like those that went before him, playing that way of playing like that week in and week out, you get found out. You get found out. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. You get found out completely. Selling youth for profit and fixed ledgers is wrong, especially the talent they are. That I agree on. Facts. Big up, my friend. Andrew J54. Nah, they're not in. It's PR glazing because Arteta got the win over Lisbon, which how the narrative changes if the Bournemouth and the second leg of Lisbon matches go sideways. It could happen. Let's be honest. David Raya got man of the match. He weren't he was man of the match for a reason. Kept us in the tie. There's a long list of players he did that to. Yeah. Let's be real. Arteta hates anyone who has more natural ability than he did as a player. Seems that way, doesn't it? He just takes the easy option for me. He just takes the easy option. He never comes across as a manager that can get hold of a player and go, right, this is a project. He's got a few things that I'm not happy with. There's a few things that don't fit the way I want to play. But do you know what? He's a project. I'm going to turn this kid into a £100 million profit. I'm going to get hold of Wanyeri. Yeah, he don't track back. He's not physical. But I tell you what, in the final third, he's deadly. I'm going to turn this into something special. Why can't he do that? You're on £15 million a year. Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? No, instead of that, get rid of him. Can't be doing with that. Can't be doing with it. So Mikel would rather keep Havertz and Odegaard. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Imagine Arteta coaching Yamal. Do you know what, Marie, right? I can't. This is the problem. This is the problem I've got right now. And it's awful. It's awful to say it. Because I love football and I love watching talented players. I don't really want any quality player with any real brilliant talent. I can't say no for them coming to Arsenal. Of course I want them to come to Arsenal. But the flip side of that is to watch them underperform week in and week out. It's just like, you just think to yourself, like, what is happening? Because let's be honest, people are getting carried away with Eze, but Eze's only been last couple of games before his injury. It's taken him till March to actually show why we bought him. Up until that, he looked awful. Let's be real. It's taken him till March. Look at Odegaard. Look, everyone's going on about Odegaard, and I get it. But should Odegaard be that bad a player? How has he not picked up on Odegaard's weaknesses? And when the land starts sliding away from Odegaard, why hasn't he picked up on it early and changed the way he plays? Try something different with him. See, people keep going on about players and about, oh, this one's bad and that one's bad and this one's bad. And I get that. Players go in form, players go out of form. But I just can't get my head around the reason why this manager cannot make players better. Why has he let Odegaard just literally fall away? Saka. Look at Saka this season. To Saka's levels this season has been diabolical. Let's be real. How is it being allowed? Martinelli, he was wanted all over the place. Klopp wanted him. Pep was looking at him. Yeah. Could have gone anywhere. Real Madrid wanted him. Barcelona was keeping an eye on him. He's fallen off so badly. And no one, this is what I'm saying. They just, look at the league. It don't matter. We're going to win the league. What's it matter? What's it matter? What's it matter if we've got 7-6 players at the football club on over 200 odd grand a week and they're useless? What does that matter? We've won the league. Yeah, we got away with it this season, but what was it going to be like next season and the season after that? With the same players. What's it going to be like? When you're starting with Martinelli? And if we can't get rid of Odegaard, he's still at the football club. There's no guarantees clubs are going to buy these players. The destroyer of natural ability. Facts. Listen, I'm only saying what I see. I see these players live at the Emirates. Yeah. This screen behind me, I sit sort of here, on just the top, on the left. I see it with my own eyes. I see players. I don't watch the football. I don't keep an eye on the ball sometimes. I just pick a number and I follow that player. And then I follow another player. I look at the runs he's making. I look at his touch. I look at his passing. Is he creating? Is he moving into space? Has he got his head up? What can he do? Is he turning it? You know, is he comfortable in tight situations? I'm looking at all these different things. And I'm thinking, how is he getting bowled off the ball? How is he mispassing it? Why is he passing backwards? Why isn't he taking his man on? He's got the pace. He can go past him. Why is he checking back and passing backwards? I mean, it's just crazy. It's not cunning at all. Everybody can see what he's doing. The problem is the owners are backing him. I'm now starting to believe, and I've said this for a long, long time, Mikel Arteta is bigger than Arsenal Football Club. The owners look at Mikel Arteta as money. He generates money. He generates publicity. Marie, you may have been sold already. Yeah, it have loaned him out. I'm surprised they let you bring food in. He didn't think of that one, David, did he, when he come out with his crap press conference? I can't listen to him. I can't watch him, man. I can't watch him. I have to read what he says. I can't listen to him live. I can't do it. I really can't. Yeah, just cannot do it. It's all about the money. Yeah. Marie, that's Arteta in a nutshell. Chapter 35, we've got a corner. This is what I mean. Honestly, you could take a book. Take a book. Big up to you, my friend. Oh, DJB, my G. Big up, Martin. Thanks for your super chat, man. Absolute legend. Thank you very much indeed. Big up to you, brother. Got a scoot, guys. Have a nice evening. And you, David, thanks for popping in. Big up to yourself. Have a great weekend. Love, bless to you all. I can't imagine going to every game and playing that much every week. Risk sitting next to delusional fans. It's hard enough waking up at 2 a.m. I know. So, what time are you up? I don't even suppose you're going to bed here. What is your time, Suge, with a 12:30 kickoff? Have a great Sunday. Yeah, big up to everyone. Big up, Gav, assembled, Martin Tap in. And this is what I mean. A great community, people. Great community. Thank you very much. Absolute wonderful stuff. Big up, DJB. What a win for us. Irons. FPL mind. Yeah, big up. Great win. I know you're going to stay up. You're going to stay up. I told E20's own, James, I keep telling him, and he don't believe, he never believed me. I said, you're staying up. Whether Spurs go down, I don't know. But all I know is West Ham are staying up. I want the West Ham and Millwall next season. I really do. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. What we got, 65 in, should be at least 65 likes. Come on. Ending going to facts, my friend, but we don't have any standards anymore anyway. I think we're just going through the motions. It's a business. Arsenal's a business. Arsenal's a business. If you win a couple of trophies on the way, all well and good. Business first. They don't care about the fans, really. This is what gets me. What gets me, guys, is all these people that wax lyricals over Arteta and everything else. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's your opinion. But at the end of the day, he'll move on, get a bigger job, better job. He'll go somewhere else. Even if he doesn't get a bigger, better job, he'll just go somewhere else. He won't give two monkeys about Arsenal Football Club. Keep telling you that. It's football. That's what it does. Unfortunately, Arsenal now is so full of PR and business and everything else. Let's get the league one. Someone's got to win the league. It might as well be us. I just want a trophy now. I just want a trophy. But just because we've won the trophy doesn't stop me. Doesn't stop me concerned about certain things I'm not happy with. Winning the Premier League does not make everything rosy in the garden. When you're seeing Ethan Nwaneri being sold, MLS being sold, players at the football club that are not good enough, players being bought to the club that are not good enough, Noni Madueke being one of them. Questions still have to be asked. Yeah? You still have to ask the questions. Big up the double V, Joe Vincenzo. Yeah, big up the two Vs. Big up to every single one locked in. Friday evening, people. Friday evening. The Premiership is back tomorrow. Come on, people. Come on. DJB, why are the Cronkies offering him a new contract without a trophy in the cabinet? The fact they're even sitting him down and negotiating when we've won nothing, it's worrying. Big clubs don't work like this. I'm sorry. He should be on a knife edge, right? Arsenal Women's TV. He should be on a knife edge. He should have in the back of his mind, if he doesn't win a trophy, if I don't win a trophy, I'm getting the sack. Now they've shown him the seat and sat him down, and they've gone through a contract. He's walked out of there thinking, even if I don't win a trophy, I'm still gonna be at the football club. There is no pressure on him whatsoever now. He can chill. He can just put his hands behind his head, sit back and chill. Because he knows, win or lose, he's going to be at the football club. Otherwise, why would you talk to the guy before he's even won anything? Why? You'd keep him on a knife edge, wouldn't you, if you was a decent owner? Mr. Kroenke, are we going to talk about my contract? Yeah, when you've won something. Oh, okay. Thank you. Mr. Kroenke, we're going to talk. Yeah, come and sit down, Mikel. Right, what we're thinking of doing is giving you 3 years, £20 million, and have the whole run of the football club. Yeah, but I haven't won a trophy yet. I've not won the Premier League yet, and I've not won the Champions League. I failed miserably in front of all those fans at Wembley a couple of weeks back, and I got knocked out of the FA Cup quarter-final by Championship side Southampton that's trying to get into the playoffs. They're not even top of the league in the Championship. That don't matter. That don't matter. You sit down now. What does your wife want? A new car? What about a new house? Have a new house and a holiday. Yeah? And tell your kids that they can buy whatever they want. We'll pay for it. Oh, okay. Great. Brilliant. Right, lads. Go out there. I want you. I mean, make it make sense. I can't get my head around it. How are you sitting a man down and talking about contracts when you've won nothing? Surely keep the man under pressure to win something. Sorry, guys. I just can't. Honestly, it does me in. And then you see these two brilliant youngsters, these two brilliant players that you could really turn into diamonds. Yeah, and be proud that they've come from Howe End, playing for their country in the next World Cup. And here we are, going to watch them ball out for another football club. And I can see how Arsenal are going to improve under Blunderman. If I catch a game, I'll watch it now. Next season with him in charge, I won't be watching. Yeah, I know. That's how it's going to get you, bro. Big up to everyone. Vigilante, Brenny, big up Benji, my friend. Hope you're well. Big up Andrew. Even Spurs, man. Are we any better than Spurs? Don't know. Might be on the pitch, but ambition-wise, are we any better? Because the majority is beyond satisfied regardless. Until he's changed, this will be standards. This is going to be the standards, people. This is going to be the standards. All I'm going to say to you right now, right? I'm telling you now. You know, I believe, and I don't flip, as I said, I don't flip-flop about. You don't see me. I've never changed my mind. I've always given the reasons why. I've not ripped into him. I've just given my reasons what I believe in, and I've never changed my mind. Now, you can either respect that or you can disrespect that. There are fans out there that will disrespect it, call me negative, call me this, call me that, call me this, right? But then, am I bothered? Not really. Are they the sort of people that I sit down in a bar or at a social event and talk to? Probably not, because I ain't got an answer savvy, right? That is my opinion. That's my kind of amateur stroke professional, whatever you want to call it, footballing opinion as to the reasons why keeping this manager at this football club could be damaging. Like Arsene Wenger outstayed his welcome, like many managers do at football clubs. And then what happens is you've got to then start all over again. There's players you can't get rid of. Players are going on a free. Players are losing interest. Results are not happening. We're mid-table. We're top 10. We're fighting to get into Europe. We're 7th. We're 6th. We're outside of the... It's going to happen. Look at Liverpool this season with Arnie. If they keep him for another 2 seasons, it could be disaster for the football club. It's just not happening for Liverpool. Liverpool are unrecognisable on that football pitch. You ain't got to be a Liverpool fan to recognise that. It's just not happening. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Can you imagine Arnie Slot being at Arsenal, winning the Premier League in his first season, and then dropping stinkers the following season, and us turning round and saying we want him gone? You'd have a fan base like Arsenal saying, "How can you say that? He won the Premiership last year, and you want him gone from the football club? You're not an Arsenal fan." We'll see. Cronky's no fuck all about the club, his history, or the fans. They've created money machine and they're happy. Listen, Andrew, with the Cronkies, as I said, I've not been onto them yet because they've backed whatever you say about them. Whatever you say about them, they've backed the manager and they've backed the football club. They've bought players. They've spent over £1 billion. You can buy islands with that. You can buy all sorts of madness with that. You can buy a rocket and go to the moon with that. They've spent over £1 billion. So that has to be some sort of admired. My biggest problem is if they're going to give this manager a crazy deal and more money. He's on more. He's on double what Luis Enrique is. Double. Let that sink in. He's on double on what Luis Enrique in pounds sterling works out, I think, as I said, 8.7 mil or something, 8.7 million pounds, something like that. And this guy's on 15 million. He's nearly on double. And he's won an FA Cup and a Charity Shield. He's won the same amount of trophies in England as Glasner at Crystal Palace. I just can't, honestly. Perry Groves, man. Don't get me started on that, Doc. Martin Keown, Perry Groves, all of these men. No time for them. Did you want us to win tonight? Of course I did. I want West Ham to stay up. 100% I want West Ham to stay up. 100. Yes, I want West Ham to stay up. Of course I do. It's 6 points for Arsenal, isn't it? And about 8 or 9 goal difference. Only joking, my friend. Yeah, I want West Ham to stay up. A good club, good fans. Yeah, good club, good fans. And they gave us Declan Rice. So what more can I say? You done all the hard work with Declan Rice and we nicked him off you for like peanuts. What more can I say? Yeah. And then we're going to go and get Bowen as well. I want to see Dowman start. No excuse. He should be starting. He should be starting. Let's get on to tomorrow, people. Yeah, we're with an hour. An hour's gone just like that. Wow. Just like the football season. Remember the owners selected him now after starting. They didn't buy Arsenal to win trophies. Nope. Do you know what shocked me though, guys? I've got to be honest. And I was saying it all along, wasn't I? I was saying if this guy doesn't win a trophy, he's gone. You can wax lyricals over Arteta all much you like, but these owners, if he doesn't win a trophy, he's gone. He's out the door. And I was 100% confident that will happen. But now I'm thinking, yo, I'm not so sure now. You're sitting him down when there's 6 matches to go or 7 matches to go. And we've still got a second leg and we're only 1-0 up in the Champions League. And we've had an horrific domestic cup bailout. And you're sitting this man down, laughing and joking over cups of coffee and sandwiches and whatever, and negotiating a contract. He's going to be at the football club. You're going to have more press conferences, more waffle, more idiots getting the gig in press conferences, asking him stupid questions. Like, Mikel, do you think that his hair got in the way when the cross came and he couldn't edit? You know, I mean, I'm just making it up, but you know the sort of questions he gets asked. You're going to have more years of that. JCG, yes, I'm very disappointed to see MLS and Wanyeri leave. I understand why. I wish them all the best in their careers. So do I. Get them gone. What happened to welcome to the home of football? Only the real ones know. Very sad. Exactly. Wenger turned Henry into that player, DJ. Yeah, facts. Eze rushed back. Oh, Eze's rushed back, yeah. Yeah, panic settings. And I'll tell you why Eze's being rushed back, yeah? Because he knows Odegaard's out of form. He knows he ain't getting a tune out of Odegaard. Yeah. He knows Saka's not on it. There's 2. He knows Wanyeri's on loan and he can't pull him back because he don't even want him at the club now. And he knows Havertz is hit and miss. So he's relying on Eze to come back to dig him out the crap for these remaining games. Now, even if he's not fully fit, he's coming back because he knows the players that he's got, he can't rely on. Feel sorry for Skelly Vigilant because he hasn't played for ages, and when he does play, he's passing. He's gone. He's finished. Killed him. Absolutely killed him. Absolutely killed. Eze was crap until March. Fact. Yeah, he was. Let's be real. Showed up against Spurs and that was it. Other than that, he didn't really do a lot. Didn't do a lot. What's he done? Honestly, what's he done? DJB, good catch you live. Very good stuff, mate. Hopefully catch you again soon. Big up to you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure you sub, smash a like. Thank you very much indeed. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, my friend. Arteta kills attackers. I fear that Max Dowman. It's not a place to go if you're an attacking, like-minded player. Can we just? We've got to get that in, people. if you've got a player, right? Let's say let's say you're a coach, and you're in the Championship, and the kid wants to leave the club because there's 3 or 4 Premiership clubs that are after him. And he's an exciting attacking player, gets the ball, takes players on, gets shots away, dribbles into the box, makes things happen, end product good, got a nice little cross on him, got a nice little through ball on him, etc. And you've got this player at your club in the Championship, and you've got 4 Premiership clubs. One of them's Arsenal. Would you seriously try and convince him to go to Arsenal? It wouldn't be the one I would choose if you're an attacking, exciting player. He definitely wouldn't be going to Arsenal. I'd be going, look, I can't tell you where to go, kid. But I want to go Arsenal. Well, okay, if you're going to go Arsenal, you might be playing a lot of you might be coming off the bench quite a few times. You know? Big up to you again, Suge, my friend. Wanyeri's 19, MLS is 19, Dowman is 16. Can anyone tell me, under a good manager, they won't be levels above a 23-year-old Rodgers? Why pay 80 million for Rodgers? Big up, Suge, man. Honestly, Suge, absolute legend. Couldn't put it better myself. Couldn't put it better myself. I think it was me and you that was saying, you know, when I was live and you was coming back in the chat. Well, I might have been on, I can't remember where I was. But we were saying, why don't we play, why ain't Skelly being played in midfield? Why don't we turn him into the next Morgan Rodgers? Do you know, I was saying it and you was coming back. Go and turn Skelly into our Morgan Rodgers, into our Gibbs White, into our Paul Merson, our David Rocastle. Go and turn him into that player and save ourselves some money. Yeah, and then use the money to go and get a proper left winger or a proper left back. We were saying it for time, Suge, and he can't do it. He can't do it. It's a cop-out. Let's go and get the finished article. And then all I've got to do then is just put him in his position, tell him what to do. Yeah. Put batteries in him, switch him on, charge him up, robot, and then just do his job. That's it. 12:30 kickoff is 9:30 p.m. Not so bad then, Suge, for you, that 12:30, is it, brother? Big up to you, my friend. That ain't a bad one, 9:30, is it? That's not a bad one. You've had your tea, you've had your dinner, you've had your whole day, and you can sit and chill in the evening and watch the football. Big up to you, my friend. West Ham 4, Wolves 0, Middlesex Hotspurs in the bottom 3. Brilliant result. Great result. I didn't think West Ham were that effect. I thought Wolves played all right. They scored against the run of play, actually, but got the job done. Clueless Arteta, don't know how to do. That's less than them. No. I mean, look, at the end of the day, we are where we are. We're top of the league. We should get the job done, but who knows? Who knows? Good evening, everyone in the community. Good Friday in my country. Blessed. I have a question. Curvy, modelled Staley. Big up to you, my friend. I ain't seen you in my chat for ages. How are we doing? How are we doing, Curvy? Hope you're well. Eze, first choice, of course. Sell Odegaard and keep Wanyeri. What do you think? Couldn't have said it better myself, Curvy. 100. Been saying it all along. Get rid of Odegaard, keep Wanyeri. Job done. 100%. 100%. People don't realise another thing, right? You're not clicking onto this as well, some people. Do you realise Eze is 28? Going on 29? I'm pretty sure he's 28. Gorkarez is 28 next season. Havertz getting on. Gorkarez getting on. Yeah, they're not young players. They're coming to the back end of their career. They're coming to the back end of their peakness, if you like. They're still young players. They've still got seasons in them. But what I'm saying, they're at the back end. Ethan Nwaneri's at the front. And you're getting rid of him. So you're getting rid of him. And we've still got players in 2-3 years' time that are going to be in their 30s. Eze in 2 seasons' time is going to be 31, knocking on 31. Havertz is going to be 32. Gyökeres is going to be 31, 32. Ethan Nwaneri is going to be what, 21? Skelly's going to be what, 21? Make it make sense. He's 27. There you go. So in 2 years' time, he's 29, 30. In 2 years' time, Ethan Nwaneri's 21. Good business? I don't know. You tell me. What do I know? West Ham didn't need own goals to beat Wolves. Nope. They certainly didn't. Mavropanos, West Ham hero. Arsenal flop, West Ham hero. How can West Ham turn Mavropanos into a quality player? Just saying. Odegaard, Gyökeres, Eze, Havertz, Rice, Zubimendi are all 27. See, people on channels haven't mentioned that, have they? Because they look at what we've got now. They don't look at the future. Football don't stand still. Teams are already prepared. Wolves are preparing for the Championship already. They started preparing Christmas probably. So did Burnley, right? They're already looking ahead. We don't. We look at the moment. We've always been moments FC. Let's look right now. We're letting Nwaneri and Skelly go when we've got players that are coming towards their 30th birthdays. We've got a baller in Ethan Nwaneri that you could turn him into something really special. In 2 years' time, it's going to be 21. Oh, dear. They should be bit there. Pete, that's a joke. Exactly. 55 likes. Come on, people. Let's get the likes up. 72 in the building. So we should be, yeah, come on, people. Let's get the likes up. It does help. Big up to you, DJB. I'm watching you on the daily shows, bro. Right now, I'm working on my 6-packs abs to sleep earlier. Yeah, go on. You keep working on it. Keep working on it. Big up to you, Curvy. I hope you're well. I hope you're well, brother. Big up, DJB. Great show as always, my man. Talks of a new Arteta contract today is madness, and I'm a United fan. Jack Ward, what can I say? What can I say? You're fantastic, great club. They've done stupid things over the years, haven't they? We're going to be doing the same. I said this, right? My biggest worry is that we could end up doing what Man United done. We could end up the next Man United, where we just slip down the table. We have 2 or 3 seasons. We have the next 5, 6 seasons of mediocrity, mid-table, struggling to get in the Champions League, sacking one manager, bringing another manager in, getting another one in. Players that are not good enough, players that should be moved on. And I said this as well while you're in the chat, Jack Ward. Saka is the Arsenal's Marcus Rashford. Bukayo Rashford. He is the next Marcus Rashford. Look at Marcus Rashford at Man United. Golden boy, pin-up boy, star boy, contracts, more wages, was going to reach the dizzy heights, was going to be worth 100 million, wouldn't be able to buy him, can't afford him, going to take you to the next level. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. I can't even believe Rashford's named as a potential World Cup player going to England. Wouldn't get into my team. And I can see Saka is reminding me of Marcus Rashford. You look at Saka's input the last 2 seasons. Dreadful. Nelson Vivas, so true, bruv. Do you think he'll walk away from Arsenal when these players, Havertz, etc., come up to 30? If you remember, like Dalglish did at Liverpool with a Speedy, etc., in the squad. Do you know what assembled, right? That is a good point. That is a good point. Said on the midweek mingle a couple of weeks back to Nortsky, and I said, if these owners sit him down and say to him, right, you're going to have to work with the squad you've got. We're rebuilding the stadium. There's plans that we could be playing at Wembley, which is madness, which is another conversation in itself. Now, we've spent £1 billion on this football team. We've got these youngsters coming through. We'll give you £20 million, but you're not going to have money to spend on players. In fact, you've got to get rid of some players that you probably don't want to get rid of. You're going to have to let Martinelli go. I know you're not. I know you don't want to, but you're going to have to. I don't think Arteta would turn around and go, I don't know. I'm not so sure about it. I'm not so sure about that. I need guarantees that I've got money to spend. I might be wrong. He might turn around and say, yeah, I can do that. Go and build an extra stand at the Emirates. Yeah. Go and spend money on the stadium, refurb it all. I'll keep these players. I'll turn them into ballers. We'll be challenging again next season for the Premiership. We'll win 2 domestic cup. We'll win the domestic cup double next season and the Champions League. You know what I mean? There's no way this manager can do that. I'm sorry. This fraud manager only cares about himself and the present. Yep. Unfortunately, football is very selfish, though, brother. Right across the ball, it's very selfish. DJB, it's looking likely Arteta will keep all his favourites. The guy's attached to his favourites and would rather sell the youth to make a profit. We're going the same direction as Man United. Spot on. That's what worries me. I'm worried about it. That's why I'm talking about it. I could sit here and go, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. He ain't got his favourites. Why are we all worried about selling Emil Smith-Rowe and Skelly? They're not good enough anyway. Don't know why we're worried about it. What are you worried about? He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. I'm telling you now, if he sells them 2, which he's going to, and there's Martinelli still putting a shirt on next season, and Trossard, and Havertz, and we've still got men like that at the football club, we're heading one way next season. As I said, we may win the Premier League this year. We may win a trophy this year. That does not excuse what is going on. And I personally don't think that winning one Premiership when you've had £1 billion spent in 7 seasons is good enough to keep you at a football club like Arsenal for another 3 seasons. Don't think it's good enough. To say Odegaard and Saka have been absolutely awful this season is a huge understatement. Exactly. Sorry. Well, I'm being kind. I'm being kind. The Jam Boy. Boss, how you doing, Jam Boy? Hope you're well, brother. Big up DJB in the chat. Just got back to the apartment room. Lovely, Jam Boy. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're all having... Oh, man. Hope you're really well, brother. Big up to you, Jam Boy. Jam Boy 89. Big up to you from Curvy. Imagine an Arsenal team with Lewis, Skelly, Ranieri midfield and Dowman on the right wing. Imagine it. Imagine Down. Do you know what as well? I was brought up as an Arsenal fan, partnerships. There was partnerships all over Arsenal. The only partnership we've got is Saliba and Gabriel. Defensively. You've got to have a partnership defensively. It just don't work. That's a given. But I was used to partnerships. I was used to partnerships in the attacking third. You know, you'd have Merson and man like that, and Bergkamp and Henry and Lundberg and Pires and Pires and Henry and Lundberg interchanging, and there was partnerships. What partnerships have we got? Who's Gorkarez's partner? Who does he rely on? Can't name one, can you? Who does Saka rely on? Used to rely on Odegaard. There's no partnerships in our attacking line, in our attacking final third. There's no partnerships. Where's the partnerships? Who links up with who? I don't know who links up with who. You know? I don't see Martinelli linking up with Gorkarez. I don't see Havertz and Gorkarez creating a partnership on a regular basis. There's no real partnerships at Arsenal in the attacking third. But for me, an half-decent manager would look at someone like Max Damon and Ethan Nwaneri and go, I've got something special here. I've got something special here. I've got Max Damon and Ethan Nwaneri interchanging all over the park. All over the place. You know? Like Merson and Ian Wright and all of that used to like flitter around, and defenders didn't know whether to stick or twist. You know, proper partnerships. Look what he could do with Max Damon and Ethan Nwaneri. Big up, Darren and Martin. Everyone's in the chat. Big up to you people. Partnerships are essential in a title-winning teams. Curvy, 100%. 100%. If Arteta stays, there's nothing to look forward to. It's arse about face with the club now. Me personally, I don't think I wouldn't get excited. You imagine, right, winning the Premiership and then 3 weeks later, Luis Enrique rocks up at the football club. Or Zidane. Yeah. Imagine it. Imagine it. Arsenal win the Premier League. We all congratulate Arteta and Arsenal and all of that, whatever you want to do. He leaves. Man like Luis Enrique rocks up at Arsenal. He's gone from 8.5 million to 20 million in one night. He goes, yeah, I'll have some of that. And, okay, you're our new manager. We're the champions of England. We've got talent like Max Damon. We've got Ethan Nwaneri. We're bringing him back off a loan. We've got Skelly. We're bringing in Kvaratskhelia on the left. Yeah. We're even going to put a bid in for Vitinha. We're going to sign Alvarez up front. Just imagine it. Zubimendi's going to be a squad player. We're going to get a proper number 6. We're keeping Zubimendi, but he's not going to be first choice. We're going to get a proper number 6 as well. And we're going to get a proper left back. Imagine that, people. However, in order for me to do that, I've got to get rid of Martinelli. I've got to get rid of Trossard. Andre, come here, Mr. Berta. I'm in charge now. Yeah. Enrique's in the boardroom and he's giving it, right, these are my plans, but I've got to get rid of Martinelli. I want to get rid of Trossard. He ain't good enough. Norgard, he's definitely gone. Yeah. And I tell you what, Saka's got one more season. If he doesn't pull his socks up, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because he's an Arsenal legend, but he's got one more season. If he don't pull his socks up, we're going to be talking in January about Saka as well. That's the manager I want to see at this football club. Very grim if he gets a new contract. Jamboy's getting one. Jamboy, if you weren't listening to me earlier, I am shocked to pieces and annoyed that these owners have sat him down and give him a free run till the end of the season. This man's got no pressure on him at all now. None whatsoever. They've sat him down to negotiate a contract before he's won anything. He's been let out of jail. Win or lose, he's still at this football club. According to reports, Arsenal have already lined up Cesc Fabregas to be the next Arsenal manager once Arteta goes. Ain't happening, Daniel. Ain't happening. Cesc Fabregas is not coming to Arsenal. Mikel Arteta is here for probably at least another 3 seasons minimum, if not more. If not more. Win, lose or draw, Arteta is at this football club. I'm convinced now. You don't sit down a manager who has failed and negotiate contracts before the season ends. You keep him on his toes. Declan Rice has carried Zubimendi all season. Declan Rice, people say Zubimendi has turned Declan Rice into a better player. No. Declan Rice has made Zubimendi not look as bad as what he really is. Zubimendi is one of the most overrated midfield players I've ever seen. Jamie Redknapp settings. I'm sorry. Max Dowman already clear of Saka. Max Dowman in 2 years' time will be better than Saka. In 1 season time, he'll be better than Saka. The only problem is, Daniel, he's not going to get the opportunity under this football manager because he will stick by Saka. Because that's what he does. He sticks to what he knows. That's why he bombs them out. He doesn't really know Ethan Nwaneri. Can't cope with him. Can't bring him on. Get rid of him. Skelly, can't bring him on. Get rid of him. Martinelli, I'll keep him. He's all right to bring off the bench. Can't really improve him. Ethan's treatment started when we bought Noni in Chelsea. Exactly. And I'll tell you another thing, and this is a fact. When this man, see, and people don't realise this, because we're going to win the league, so it doesn't matter. But when this manager was bending over backwards to try and sign Mudryk, it was when Martinelli was hitting form at this football club. And he went in for Mudryk. And since Arteta was all out to sign Mudryk, Martinelli has never been the same player since. Never been the same player since. Have a look at Martinelli's form since Arteta was serious on signing Mudryk. Gone. Saka's got credit in the bank. Yeah, listen. I'm not at the point sell Saka. No. I'm not going down that route. I reckon give Saka 1 more year. I said this. I said it the other night. Saka deserves 1 more season at this football club. However, you can't get sentimental over players. You just can't do it. You can't get sentimental over players. If this is the same conversation next season about Saka, then he's got to be sold. He's got to be sold. Because as I said, you're going to have another Marcus Rashford on your hands. That's the situation. Yeah. If Saka don't start balling out, if Saka's not hit 14 goals next season, 15, 16 assists, and he's not constantly being a pain in the players' teams, and he's really, if he's dropping 6 out of 10s, 5 out of 10s most games, we're having this conversation next season about Saka being sold. Oh, you can't do that. Can't do that. Well, hang on a minute. He come from Howe End, yeah? Why aren't we having the same conversation about Ethan Nwaneri and Skelly? Where's the same passion for them? Martin, big up to you, my friend. Yeah, I'll be going to bed soon. Big day tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. Arsenal versus Bournemouth, people. Come on, let's get into it. Arsenal v Bournemouth tomorrow. Blood pressure test today. It's been very high for 3 years. It's normal now for the first time years because I've given. Big up to you, my friend. Arsenal versus Bournemouth tomorrow. 12:30 kickoff. What we saying, people? Yeah. My lineup: David Raya in goal. Is Timber fit? Don't know. Not really seen much. Who knows? Who knows with this managers who's fit and who ain't fit? I don't think he'll play Eze. Even if Eze is fit, I don't think he'll play Eze. It'd be foolish to play Eze. I disagree that DJB Zubimendi has made Rice worse player because Rice is doing much more now. Yeah. What I meant by that, Suge, is Rice has looked more effective because he's having to clear up after Zubimendi. Zubimendi has not made Rice a bit better player. In fact, Rice is absolutely knackered because of Zubimendi. He's covered him, mate. I'm telling you that now. In terms of performance, Dowman, yes, but Arteta will drain the natural ability out of him because it's his system. Exactly, it's the system. Who cares about the system, though, according to Perry Groves and people like that? Doesn't matter, does it? As long as we win the league, it don't matter. Don't matter that young players are being sold. Don't matter that we're buying dross. Don't matter, does it? Doesn't matter we've got a squad that's aging in 2-3 years' time and we're getting rid of young talent. Who cares? We've won the league. DJB, I watched tonight Mark Overmars goal at Old Trafford 98 when we won the title. Class. Yeah, you got to keep watching them, my friend. Mark Overmars, he was a baller, wasn't he? He was a baller. The only way Saka gets back to near his best is under a new manager, and it's probably not happening. Nope. Nope. Declan Rice is the reason why Arsenal are top of the table. He deserves Player of the Year. I would say Rice and Gabriel, my friend. Gabriel Magalhaes has been outstanding. He's been my pick of the season. Rice has been brilliant, but he's tailed off a little bit since the last. Yeah, he's tailed off a little bit, but Magalhaes has been probably the most consistent, to be honest with you. But Declan Rice is a brilliant player. Can you do a show on the Haaland products that have failed at Arsenal? Yeah, of course we can. Me and Shane's mentioned it all the time. Pressure again, they will capitalise, capitulate. Yeah, I think they will. What Rice should do is leave Zubimendi's work for him. It will expose how bad Zubimendi is, and maybe Arteta can finally bench the guy. Trouble is, right, you can't do it, can you? Can't do it. It's not in Rice's makeup. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. But again, I've said this. Why don't you put Zubimendi in the 8? You know? Zubimendi in the 8 or something. We'll see. Game against Bournemouth tomorrow, people. This is going to be a difficult match. This ain't going to be easy. Bournemouth have had a nice little rest. They're still in a chance or an outside chance of European football. They're a good side in the attack. Areola's got them organised. It's going to be a tough game. They've got some good players. It's not going to be an easy one. It's really not going to be easy. I think we've got to get in early. I think we've got to score early as well. We can't, as long as, you know, the longer the game goes on 0-0, it's going to be tight. I don't think it's going to be exciting. And I don't think we've got players fully fit. I really don't. I really don't think we've got players fully fit. We've still got one eye on him midweek as well. That job's not finished against Sporting. If we'd have won that 2 or 3-0, we could have relaxed tomorrow against Bournemouth a little bit. We could have played our stuff. But the point of the matter is we've still got that to deal with. That's not over the line yet. So for me, I'm looking at a really close game tomorrow. And I can see it being a draw. I can see it being a draw. I can see us dropping points tomorrow. I don't know why. I just feel that this game is. I'm a bit nervous about this game because we're not really playing well, are we? Let's be honest. Sporting Lisbon, we didn't play well. FA Cup Southampton wasn't good. The Carabao Cup wasn't good. Going into the Carabao Cup final wasn't good. You know, we nicked results here and there. It's not been good. Let's be honest. We've not reached any dizzy heights going into this game tomorrow. So it doesn't fill me with any confidence. But as I said, we've got to get the job done. We need 3 points, people. Anything other than 3 points, and we could be looking at a very, very long end to the season. Zubimendi can strike a ball occasionally, play a nice pass into the box, but bloody hell, he's awful when it comes to the basics. Yeah, I've not seen it. I've not seen it from Zubimendi. I've seen the odd goal from him, and I've gone, wow, yeah, he took that well, but not the player I thought this season. When Zubimendi was signed, I thought he was going to be this exciting midfield player, you know, Kante-like player, you know, N'Golo Kante, getting the ball, driving, coming out of defensive positions, driving forward, breaking the lines, making things happen, spraying passes here, there and everywhere, defensively solid. And I haven't seen it. I've not seen it. Big up DJB. Watch out tomorrow. I'm worried if Havertz is in midfield. Oh, we'll put him in midfield, bro. Trust me. DJB, Bournemouth have 11 draws. I'm afraid also. Curvy, I am. Massively. Massively. Bournemouth know how to grind out a draw. They're good on the counter-attack as well. They're good on the counter. Zubimendi can't defend to save his life. No, he's terrible in the 6. I've said it all along. Ball watches in the 6, loses his man in the 6. Not for me. For me, he's not been an upgrade. He's not been an upgrade. He's been steady. It's not been disastrous, but he's not been an upgrade. Anyone can tell me he's been an upgrade on Thomas Partey. I'm sorry, I've not seen it. I've not seen it. Tyson, yeah, was horrible performance. I was so disappointed, and yeah, I understand it's passion and I can have a bad effect on people. I get it, mate. Big up to the jam boy. It's the coaching. Zubimendi usually balls out. Zubimendi for Real Madrid for Spanish League. Yeah, I mean, is he really happy at Arsenal? I never get the impression Zubimendi is really, really happy at Arsenal. I don't think he ever wanted to come in the first place, because if Real Madrid had offered him, if he'd have got a better offer from Real Madrid, I think he'd have gone. Thomas Partey, the general, perfect player. Yeah, I mean, there was a couple of seasons when Thomas Partey was injured, you know, and he struggled. But on his day, the last season he had he's not an upgrade. Central midfield, not a central DM. It's clear as day. Jamboy, clear as day. Clear to us, but not clear to the manager. Guys, make sure you smash your like and sub to the channel if you haven't. He has scored the most goals in his career at Arsenal. 6 is his best tally. Jeez, man. Oh, my days. We'd have been far better off signing Adam Walton over Zubimendi. I like Adam Walton. I rate Adam Walton. I like that Anderson as well. I think that Anderson's a good player. I really rate him. He's going to be a good player. Really good player. But yeah. I mean, I'm predicting, look, I'll go 1-1 tomorrow. I just feel that it's going to be a 1-1 draw tomorrow. If there is going to be a winner, it'll be us 2-1, but I think it's going to be 1-1. What do you think, guys? What do you think? I'm going 1-1. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a tough one. 12:30. We don't normally do 12:30 kickoffs. 12:30s. It's a funny old time of day, people. It really is. There are some games Arteta gets wrong. Why play 2 6s against teams that are sitting back for 90 minutes? No need to be. I predict 3-0 win for Arsenal. Big up Arsenal Pulse. Big up Arsenal Pulse. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Southampton, what a mess that was. What an absolute mess. Yep, I'm feeling a draw too, Jamboy. DJB, yeah. Now, Jamboy, you normally predict a good win, didn't you? But You're like me. You're like me, my friend. It's not been impressive, is it? I haven't. Nothing's given me any confidence. You know. Yeah, we got the win in the Champions League, but geez, man, come on, come on. I shouldn't be feeling like this. We should have had this league wrapped up, done, sorted. We'd have done business. If we'd have beaten Liverpool, we'd have beaten Man United at home. If Wolves when we were 2-0 up, if we'd have taken care of business, the league would be in the bag now, wouldn't it? Be done and dusted. Let's be real. 12:30 kickoff is always hard. Stadium will not be up for the game. I know it's do you know what, Kirby? Right, brilliant. You said that because every time I've gone to a 12:30 kickoff, it's like a Sunday morning football crowd. It's like it's an hard watch, man. It really is a hard watch. I think we need to talk about how Odegaard isn't attacking midfield, but just a central midfielder. He's not an attacking midfielder. But again, the manager's not made him an attacking midfield player. Some of the blame has to be on the manager. I'm sorry. When there's players falling off of a cliff and when the players are really, really out of form, you do have to look at the manager and ask yourself why. Lee Gunner was right about Zubimendi. He warned us all. He was a liability defensively. Yeah. I mean, I listened to Lee when he said this about Zubimendi, and I respect what Lee says about players because he watches them. He watches them. He watches Spanish football. He watches it on a regular basis, day in and day out. He knows the football. He knows what the players do. He's not trying to get one over on anyone. He's not trying to be clever. He just knows because he watches it. Now, who am I going to listen to? Am I going to listen to someone that don't watch it? Or am I going to listen to someone that does watch it? I'm going to take note of someone that watches it. And then I'm going to go and make my own mind up. So that's what I did. I took on board what Lee said. And then when I went and watched him live on a daily, but on a weekly basis, I watched him live. I focused literally on him for 5-10 minutes of the game and beyond. And I thought to myself, Lee's right. I don't really see it. I don't see it. Everyone was going, oh, yeah, Zubimendi this, Zubimendi, oh, he's super Mendy and he's world class. And what are you watching then? Because I'm watching something different. Yeah. Yeah. And do you know what, right? I weren't a massive fan of Granit Xhaka. But that season Granit Xhaka had before he left, if we'd have kept him and then bought Rice in and kept Xhaka for one more season, we might have won the league then. Odegaard is the only player to have passed the fan base because he got new ball, like he's breastfeeding. Oh, man. He's the only player to ever pass on fan base because, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy what they come out with. I can't highlight it. I can't talk about what they come out with. They talk absolute bollocks, to be honest with me. To be honest with you. They really do. Bav, exactly the same, mate. Big up to everyone. Need the stadium to start emptying before it's too late, before we become a Man City of the old, while they take our place. Facts. Yeah, big up. Yeah, I'd have kept Xhaka another season too. Jamboy, yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, as I said, I wasn't a massive fan of Xhaka. He frustrated me a hell of a lot. But that season he had, and what he's had for Sunderland, let's be honest, he's been brilliant for Sunderland. I mean, he's been their main man. He's been their main kind of thing. When Xhaka was injured, and it's ironic because Sunderland was in the top six, wasn't it, for long periods of time. And then Xhaka got that injury. And they never really recovered from it. They started sliding down the league. I mean, they've still had a brilliant season. And now Xhaka, as soon as Xhaka went back into that Sunderland team, they started winning games again. The effect he's had on that team is just incredible. And I just believe that if we'd have kept him and bought in Declan Rice. You know, we could have done madness. Yeah, Leverkusen too. Yeah, he had a massive effect on Leverkusen. Massive. We sold him at the wrong time. He just started. Some players, you know, they do, don't they? They come into form a bit later than a lot of other players. And he really did hit form, and we sold him. And I thought it was a weird one at the time when we was in for signing Declan Rice, and I'm thinking, oh, Declan Rice, Granit Xhaka in midfield, we're going to do stuff here, you know. And I was excited about it. And then when we sold Xhaka, I'm thinking, why have we done that? You know, Xhaka, Partey, Rice, solid, yeah. And then Xhaka, we sold Xhaka, Partey got injured, and Rice was left on his own. And the rest is history. Jambo 89, it's crazy how this manager works. He's like the UK government, punishes hard work and achievement instead of rewarding players that do well, gets them sold on loan, out on the ego. Big up, Bev. Yeah, facts, man. Crazy. Sunderland did the double over Newcastle. Oh, no. Crazy, isn't it? That is absolutely mad. Yeah, that hurt the Newcastle fans, that. They've done well, Sunderland, this season. I mean, hats off to Sunderland. They've done absolutely brilliant. I hope Leeds stay up as well. They're a big club. I think if Leeds stay up this season, there'll be a force next year. Yeah, they're not going to be like, I don't mean like Premier League champions and all of that, but that they will be I think they will strengthen. And I think Leeds United will be a tough team next year. Tougher than this year as well. If West Ham stay up, they'll be a different team next year because they'll keep the manager. I think they'll get a few signings as well. They'll get a few players. You never know. They might even nick Miles Lewis-Skelly. People saying he's going to Man United. He could end up at West Ham. Ethan Nwaneri could end up at West Ham. He'd be a West Ham player, wouldn't he, Ethan Nwaneri? Look at Somerville. I mean, he's really exciting. He excites me, Somerville. He's a good player. You imagine Ethan Nwaneri rocking up at West Ham. That could happen. That's the sort of club he could go to. I mean, even if he went to West Ham for 2 seasons or 3 seasons, he'll only be 24 when he leaves. If they sold him after 3 years, he'll only be 24. DJB saw the highlights of West Ham United. They were awesome. It demonstrates the importance of a manager that knows how to inspire. 100%. Mavropanos, say no more. Tactical nous, but can talk shit for days. We have hired a effing pundit as a manager. Tyson, big up to you, my friend. It's frustrating, isn't it? It's frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. Got to wash Jorginho over a Caicedo. Yeah, the mistakes they've made, man. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Elise. Why didn't we get Elise? Why didn't we get Eze 2 seasons ago? See, when we failed that, when we came runners up the first year, that is when we should have gone Eze, Elise. Get them 2. Isak. We should have got Isak 2 years ago. Before he went to Newcastle and balled out, we should have got Isak, Elise and Eze. We'd have won this Premiership 2-3 years ago. What did he do? He goes and gets Jorginho. He gives Eddie Nketiah 100 grand a week and get more contracts. Yeah. And what does he go and do this season? He goes and buys Noni Madueke. Vincenzo Petroni, legend, man. Arteta doesn't want any player to outshine him. Crazy, isn't it? Curvy models. I hear Arteta could be on 21 million a year. Don't, man. Meanwhile, my season ticket's gone up 5%. Do you think Sunderland beat Spurs, DJB? United for life? I think they do. I've got Sunderland winning 2-1 tomorrow. I think Sunderland will beat Spurs. That place is rocking. That place is absolute. You think Granit Xhaka in that dressing room, ex-Arsenal player, seeing Spurs in the bottom three, is not rallying the troops tomorrow? I'm telling you, they're beating Spurs tomorrow. If Spurs win, they've created a madness. I think that appointment of De Zerbi's too late. Too late. We could have got Kvaratskhelia in January last year before the PSG move. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Crazy work, isn't it? Crazy work. Kvaratskhelia was a disaster, not even trying to get him. Nope. Guys, all I'm going to say, people, time will tell. Time will tell. And all I'm going to say before we wrap up and say goodnight, 1 hour and 52 minutes. Big up to every single one of you that's been in the chat. Big up to the Suge. Big up to the Tappy for all your super chats as well. Absolute legends, all of you. Jam Boy, you know you are, people. Lynch was in earlier on as well, the Lynch. Curvy models as well. Big up to Curvy. Binks, Marie's been in as well. Great stuff. Chensford 7th, oh my God. Luis Enrique, 8.7. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Kvaratskhelia is Perez with hair. Yeah, massively. I don't know, though. I don't know, man. You've got to be something special to be Perez. Perez was just unreal. I wanted him in the second. I see him play for Napoli. Yeah. Proper player. Unfortunately, I don't get excited anymore with these proper players coming to Arsenal. For me, they'd just be a good signing. And the reason why they're a good signing is because of the manager. I didn't get excited with Eze coming to Arsenal because I knew what Arteta would do to him. I didn't get excited with Gyökeres coming to Arsenal because I knew what the manager would do to him. I don't get excited with top players coming to Arsenal. They just come in and they do a job. That's it. I wouldn't see the Kvaratskhelia at Arsenal that I see at PSG. I'll see a robotic, substituted in the 52nd minute, bench the next game, body language all wrong. That's what I see. Could have got Pedro Neto before he went Chelsea. Facts. Jamboy 100%. Lynch. Anthony Gordon 80 million. That's what'll happen. That's what'll happen, Jamboy. You know it. You know it. Andre Berta, you got to start doing your work next season, people. Andre Berta has got to start doing his work next season. He's got to start standing up to this football manager. If he don't, like the owners, I'll be on to him as well. If players don't go out of this football club that should be moving on from this football club, I'll be on to Berta as well next season. DJB, who do you think wins the Champions League? Real Madrid. No, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are winning that Champions League. DJB, are you worried about playing us away from home? 100%. 100%. West Ham fighting for their lives. They could relegate Spurs and stop Arsenal winning the Premiership all in one season and stay up. If that's not an incentive, I don't know what is. You imagine it. You imagine it. You imagine them West Ham players relegating Spurs, stopping Arsenal winning the league, and them staying up all in one season. East London would have crucified North London within 90 minutes of football. Imagine it. It could happen, people. It could happen. Last summer, girl tell me that I don't need to be on top for an hour. 15 minutes is enough. Not related. I hope Eze will be ready for 15 minutes tomorrow. We might need him for 15 minutes. He might be the key that unlocks the door. I have a free weekend, so going to Lincoln and Orient tomorrow. Oh, enjoy, brother. Enjoy. Lower league football. I'm telling you. I keep trying to say to people, if ever you're free, international breaks, yeah, you can't get a ticket, Arsenal are not on, or Arsenal 12:30 kickoff, and it's all wrapped up before 3 o'clock. Go and support your local team. Go and support your non-league team down the road. Yeah, give them your money. Give them your support. They need it, brother. They need it. Big up to everyone. PSG, my favourites. Their footballing is class. Bev. They're going to be a tough watch. They're going to be tough. They ain't going. And the thing is with PSG, they get better in the later stages, don't they? They get to the knockout stage and they start looking a lot better than what they did. They tend to struggle during the group stages or the league phase. But, yeah, Bayern look good, Jam. Yeah, Bayern look strong. I can see another Chelsea reject, Nicholas Jackson, Garnacho, Mudryk. Oh, don't. We're going to get a Chelsea player along the line. I'm telling you that now. This manager is ruthless with our young stars while showing loyalty to Chelsea. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How can you buy Noni Madueke for 50-odd million and bomb out two, not just one, two players out of two young players from Howe End, bomb them out? I just don't get it at all. Big up to everyone. He's burning his club into the dirt. Long term, he won't this season if we win something. If he wins something, but I'm telling you now, long term, if this board give him another 2-3 years, who do you fancy, Norwich or Ipswich tomorrow early kickoff? Yeah, Suffolk Derby, isn't it? Suffolk Derby tomorrow, massive game. Is Norwich at home? I'm going with the team who's playing at home because normally in them Suffolk derbies, the team that plays at home wins. So whoever's playing at home, I'm going with. Norwich. I'm going for a Norwich win. I hope so. I want Millwall to come up. I desperately want Millwall to come up. This manager has a kink for Chelsea rejects. He's crazy. Chelsea got something on us 100. Some sort of deal's been done, hasn't it? I haven't got a clue what it is. Why do we keep getting it? Rory McIlroy. Wow. Lynch, I'm going to catch up with some golf, actually, bro. I'm going to catch up with some golf. If Rory McIlroy could retain it, couldn't it? Has it ever, Lynch, correct me if I'm wrong, it's only ever been done twice before, isn't it? Didn't Tiger Woods retain it? And who else? Was it Faldo? How many, Lynch, how many times has it been done? Wonder if you, yeah. Someone tell me in the chat how many times someone's retained the Masters. Can you imagine West Ham, Millwall, Westfield? I can. That's why I want them to come up. Millwall deserve to come up. They've never played in the Premier League. Someone said that to me the other day, and that's mad. Since it formed in '92, Millwall have never played in the Premier League. I'd love to see it. Take away their. Honestly, I know they've got a reputation, Millwall, but it's a good little club. It's a good club. We'll spend 180 million on 2 Chelsea rejects this summer. Yeah, guarantee it. Yeah, Rory can go B to B. Yeah, back to back, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, cheers, my friend. Lynch, I knew it had only been done 2 or 3 times. I knew it was Faldo. I knew it was Tiger. And Jack, yeah. Yeah, see, that's not bad, is it? My memory there on the golf, man. I knew it had only been done a couple of times. So Rory could join that elite. 3 times, Rory would be the 4th. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. Come on, Rory, man. Yeah, big up, Jam Boy. Thanks for that as well. Nicholas, Faldo and Tiger. Yeah, I knew it was Faldo and Tiger. I couldn't think of the other one. I thought it was... yeah. Sevi didn't do it back-to-back, did he? Ballesteros. No, he didn't, did he? Did Sevi ever win it? Did Sevi Ballesteros ever win the Masters? Was that the one that got away from him? DJB, didn't we play Millwall in the 88-89 season? Don't think it was the cup, wasn't it? I'm pretty... do you know what, right? Yeah, but it weren't... Yeah, we did. We did in... Yeah, no. Yes, we did. But it weren't... The Premier weren't formed until 92. They've played in the top league. That's what I'm saying. They played in the old Division 1, if you like. Yeah, Millwall. They have been in top flight football because that's when we played them, 88, 89. Yeah, we did. But we haven't played them since the Premier League was formed. What I'm saying is Millwall have not been in the Premier League since it was formed. They've been in top flight football. They've been in the old Division 1. But when it went to the Premiership, when Sky got hold of it, 92, Millwall was never been in it. Big up, Petroni. Big up to you, my friend. 3 more years of Arteta, I think I'll start watching River Plate. 3 more years of Arteta, I'm telling you. I'll start watching, I don't know. Yeah, the old First Division. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they played in the old First Division. We did play them then. But they've definitely not been in the Premier League since it formed. So I'd love to see them get in there. I'm afraid that we're going to play 2-2 draw tomorrow and it's going to be carnage every game for the rest of the season. I can see it being 1-1. I can see it being 1-1. And then I can see the Man City beating us 2 or 3-1. And then it's backs to the wall. It really is. It's backs to the wall. West Ham's going to be a nervy one as well. Away it'll be like that, West Ham. I'm telling you, they're quick in the attack. Somerville, when he gets on the ball, they can really get into attack pretty quick. They're confident going forward. We don't like low cent. Yeah, I don't know. Scottish League is hot as well. Manuel, that Scottish League, Hearts could win it. Hearts could win it. Hearts, Rangers and Celtic. I'd love to see Hearts win it because it's been Rangers, Celtic, Rangers, Celtic, Rangers, Celtic. If Hearts win it, it'll be nice, wouldn't it? Especially in the Ryder Cup, my favourite tournament. I like the Ryder Cup. There's something about the Ryder Cup, Jam Boy, isn't there? I love it. I really love it. The Americans were absolutely gutted this year. They didn't win it, weren't they? They really thought they were going to win it. He was rallying all the troops, wasn't he, their captain, saying all this madness before they went out to the tournament. Yeah, it was a brilliant win, that was. Great win for Europe. Massive win. I do like the Ryder Cup. And do you know what? I like the Open as well. There's something about the Open, especially when it's at St Andrews or that. I do like that. Yeah, there's something about the Open as well. Wind's blowing, it's raining. Takes them right out of their comfort zone, doesn't it? You know, it's normally horrible weather when they play the Open, the British Open. But I do like the Masters. The Masters has got a nice edge to it. But yeah, Lynch, sorry about the Ryder Cup, man. Sorry about the Ryder Cup, Lynch. I know you thought your name was on it, but yeah, I know. Do you know what I didn't like about the Ryder Cup this year? The crowd was not like your usual golf crowd. They were a little bit unsporting, I thought. And Rory McIlroy got treated a bit awful. So if he can win this Masters, that'd be great, because he didn't have a nice time in that Ryder Cup. Pundits that say Rice and Zubimendi are amazing duo and world class are like Rice. He does his dirty work, but it's very sideways passing in midfield at times. Yeah, Joseph, I can't understand why they say that, brother. I can't understand it. I don't get it. He's Mr. Safety, isn't he? Don't do anything exciting, does he? Zubimendi, he don't really do anything. I find him quite a lazy player, to be honest. I find him quite lazy. Eze's back in training. He's up for selection tomorrow. I don't think he should play, though. He shouldn't start. He's not fully fit. He's not fully fit, Lynch. I don't want him starting. Yeah. For me, I would rest him and bring him Wednesday when we need the Champions League. Bring him in the Champions League game and bring him and get him fit for the Man City game at the Etihad next week. I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't start him tomorrow. I would love Hearts to win the Scottish Premiership. I remember when Dundee United, Aberdeen used to give Celtic and Rangers, Alex Ferguson when he was there as well, wasn't it? Yeah, I'd like to see Hearts win it. I really would. Since Tiger left the spotlight in golf major tournaments, it hasn't been the same for sure. Do you know what? I was having this conversation the other day. There's a lot of sports that lack characters. Do you remember all your sports had characters, didn't they? Your boxing had Muhammad Ali. They had characters, didn't they? Snooker had the Jimmy Whites and Alex Higgins and, your John Virgos, God bless him, and all of that. You had characters, didn't you? Yeah, you had Tiger Woods, Faldo, Jack Nicklaus, all of these players, you ain't got no characters now. Sport is not. The characters have gone out of sport, haven't they? And if you do get a character Greg Norman. Oh man, I loved Greg Norman. Yeah. And when you do get a character in sport now, it's like he gets like frowned upon, don't they? Oh, it's like he or she's like arrogant, or they're flash, or they're this, or they're that. You just don't get characters. Jose Mourinho, I mean, say what you like about him. He's a character, isn't he? He's box office, isn't he? Let's be honest. I used to watch Jose Mourinho's interviews just to watch them. Weren't interested in what he was saying. I was just wanting to watch him. He's box office, wasn't he? Jurgen Klopp, used to enjoy watching him do an interview. Brian Clough, I mean, come on, man. Brian Clough, I could watch 10, 20. I sometimes on YouTube when I'm feeling crap, I watch Brian Clough interviews and just turn them on and just watch them. They just crack me up. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. There's no characters now. They're all wooden. They're all predictable. I mean, look at Arteta in his press conference. Waffles on. Players need to start having the ball for the sake of their careers. If I'm Eze, I'm telling him you didn't need me when I was fit. F off when I'm injured. Tyson, man. Smashing out the facts, man. Yeah. Unfortunately, this club trebles their wages, so they're all going to be good little boys. Do exactly what they're told. They're not playing for Arsenal, they're playing for wages. A lot of these players were on like £100,000 a week, and then they come to Arsenal, they're on £200,000 a week. They'll suffer sitting on the bench. Good night, people. On that note, Good night, Vincenzo. Vincenzo's saying good night. We're going to wrap up, people. 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's been a brilliant late night chat. Thank you very much indeed. My next live stream will be the Sunday sit back, where we will go over all the Arsenal Bournemouth game, and we'll talk about the weekend's football. We'll talk about the league and how it's affected the league, and we'll have a little chat about the weekend's football, players' performances. You know what the sit back's all about. It's a nice little sit back. Thank you for a late night chat, people. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for all your super chats, all your comments. Make sure you smash a like. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're new and you've come across it for the first time. Big up to every single one of you. Any mod, tell me who's live. Who's live out there? Is anyone live who we like out there, people? Thanks, DJB. Lynch, you're an absolute legend. Thank you. And Jam Boy, lovely to see you back in as well. Curvy Models as well. Big up to you. It's episode of character. I woke up at 3 a.m. to watch Michael Jordan. Best ever. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. One of the best documentaries I've ever seen on Netflix or on TV was the Michael Jordan basketball trilogy. It was just, I watched the first episode and I was still up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I had to watch them all. It was just brilliant. Gianni. Cheers, Lynch. Gianni's live. Great stuff. All right, bro. Thanks a lot, guys. Guys, make sure, stick a notification on. Smash and hype. You know how it goes. Hype the channel. Smash the like as well. Make sure you sub as well. Let's get over to Gianni. 1 sec, guys. This is where I freeze. Always does it. Don't know why. Let's have a look. Let's get you over to Gianni. Gianni. Ooh. Knows he's Italian football, that brother. Loves it. Right. If I've frozen, I apologise. No, not that one. Keep doing that one. It's not that one. Gianni's live. Friday night football calling. Big up Gianni, my man. There you go. Right. Okay, people. Big up to every single one of you. Go over to Gianni. Say DJB live. Yeah. And yeah. So we rock on to Bournemouth tomorrow, 12:30 kickoff. I'll be leaving my place at 10 o'clock to get the train all the way across to the Emirates. Thank you very much. It's going to be a tough ride. It's Arsenal. It always is. It's Arteta. It's the way we play. It's the way we set up. It's never easy. We don't make life easy. But listen, if we can get 3 points and get over the line, bring the Premiership back to the Emirates, we'll suffer it. We'll suffer it. However, it's not what I want to see long term. Big up, Gavin, to yourself, bro. All right. Smash the likes, guys. Like and hype. And, yeah, go show Gianni some love. And stay safe. And we'll see you Sunday on the Sunday sit back. Big up, Curvy. And mingle on midweek mingle on Wednesday as well. So big up to every single one of yous. Take care, guys. Bless.